Hi everyone, welcome. Shadow, really? Do you have to sit right there? How is everybody today? Welcome to my channel. My name is Belinda. Hello, peoples. Oh gosh, look at you all. I'm so sorry I was a bit behind this morning. Hello, Pam, Abby, Holly, Rochelle, Helen, Dawn, Shelley. Did I say Holly? Holly, Mia, Sean, Melissa, hi guys, Charlotte, Hillary, Judy, awesome, Loretta, hello. Hi guys, welcome. So fair warning, today's video I'm doing a couple of flip throughs, and there are some adult themes. They are adult colouring books. There is no nudity at all, but they are, however, wearing small outfits. So, Shadow, you really do have to move. We need you to move. You can't sit there. Shadow, you can't sit there. Yes, you have to move. Maybe if I annoy her enough, she'll move. Hey, guys. So, guys, if you want this colouring page for free, mine printed out a little bit blurry. Unfortunately, it's just the way it is, I think. I think it's just the image. But it is available. Sean is hosting it at the moment. So it's on, I've popped the link in the description and I forgot to grab it. And also the name. I thought it was Raven, but I don't think it is Raven. I think we just decided to name it Reaper. So, hi Deb, welcome. Hi Elaine, welcome. Hi Miranda, welcome. So it is actually a Reaper of some sort. Now, I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing it right, but I think it's Zenescope. The author or the publishers of the Grimm fairy tales. Shadow, really? You're really in the way. Can you not move, please? Come on. We need room. Please? You're a she's going to attack me. Come on. There we go. She attacked me first, of course. Oh, she doesn't usually draw blood. She usually just does those little, like, play bites. Okay, here we go. We have our screen back. It's actually probably not up a little bit. Hang on a minute. Just bear with me. Let me just fix it so we can see more. Alright, maybe that's a little better. Let's go back. Alright, that's a little better. We've got a little bit more room. These are the two books I'm going to be flipping through today. Sorry, guys. Welcome anyone who's here. She's a rat bag. I'm doing okay, Miranda. I'm getting there. A little bit better now, so still got a little bit of a funny ear, but pretty good. Shadow. Sean, that's funny. Ouch. I hate having teeth out. I hate having toothaches too. No. Now she's into mischief because I told her off. Cats have serious aggression issues, don't they? Oi! Get down! Come on! She's being naughty. Hi, Jo Beth, welcome. I am much better, thank you. Very much. Okay. So, Sean's been hosting this Zenescope event on his channel and in his group. And we are able to give some giveaways. Sean's already done a couple, is that right, Sean? And there's one more. There's actually two more. Tomorrow night I'm going to be on doing a late one. This time I'm going to have Sean on as a guest, and he has a giveaway for tomorrow night. So that one we'll talk about tomorrow night. But today Sean has another copy of your choice from their website today to give away. So we'll do a giveaway halfway through today for a book of your choice. Now it is off what's on their website. Is that correct, Sean? Just so I've got that right. Because I'm not sure if this particular one is available to purchase. I think the Reaper image, did that come from volume 2, Sean? I'm pretty sure it did. So the Reaper is in the description below. I apologize, I called it Raven for some stupid reason, but I was having a moment. Oh, Abby, did you win a book? Awesome. Oh, both are from Seasons. Hillary, hello. So Sean is going to be taking the details of the winner today and giving it to Zenescope. So, and it will be sent from them. Now, mine took over a month to get here to Australia, so it will take some time. So today we have two books. They've actually sent me these two. I've got Grimm Fairy Tales #1, and this is Grimm Fairy Tales Volume 2, but it says convention exclusive. So I have a feeling there's extra images in this than what's in Volume 2. So Sean, you've got Volume 2, so you should know. You'll be able to tell me if this is the same or what's extra. But I noticed that this particular image on the front isn't in the book. We'll have another look through it today, but I flipped through it like 4 times and I can't find it anywhere in there, so that's really odd. So it's a special cover edition then too, hey? Hi, Alicia. So yeah, let's do some flip throughs. Just before we get started again, if you want the image, this image, the Reaper, it is in the description, guys. There's a link to the Dropbox there, and I've just thought maybe we'd just give us a week to grab it. So if you're watching it later on, it will be available till say Friday, which is my next live. So that's Friday the 2nd of August for me. Of 2019 if you're watching this way later. So make sure you grab the free image while it's available. And I managed to find a coloured version of this on the front of one of the Zenescope comics. So I'm going to follow along with that, which is kind of cool. So they have comic books and they have colouring books and art books and all sorts of different things. So we're going to do colouring books today. We'll start with #1. So the colouring books are made up of images from a whole ton of different authors. Thanks, Sean. Sean's just popped it in the chat box if you're looking for the image. Oh, look. There's a rabbit. So these are all Grimm fairy tales and they're all adult images and they're kind of comic-y style, manga style. There is a bit of everything in here. But they all have their own sort of grim twist on them. They're all quite dark. And also they're all wearing scant clothes and Looking very objectified in some of these. So these ones are kind of cut off here on the side, which is kind of good because if you do want to scan an image in, you can. It makes it a little bit easier for the fold and things like that. This one's on the front cover. There's a couple of patterned pages in between, and they are printed on what feels like Create Space kind of paper. It's not like heavy duty quality paper. There's a lot of Alice in Wonderland ones in this one, I've noticed. No worries, Loretta. I did yell out hi, but hi again. Yeah, Sean's doing Van Helsing's daughter on his channel, and there's a free image there as well. So if you want to grab that one as well. This is a very popular pose in this book. Some sort of animal tamer. Another pattern. But I've actually coloured up and done a flip through of Poison Ivy, so I'll be releasing that in the next couple of days. And so this is the artist down here. So this is the same artist that did the Reaper one. I noticed. Yeah, some of them are really detailed. I think that's why I ended up picking the Reaper for today, because it's not quite as detailed as some of the other ones. Where did I put her? I dropped my Reaper. No, there she is. Don't want to lose her because it's got a little less detail in it, and I figured we'd get that done fairly quickly today. So yeah, we're doing a little bit of a collab, I guess. You're right. It is. Oh, look, Little Mermaid. Yeah, the other one. Yeah, you're right, Elaine. It was Wizard of Oz. This one's kind of cool. Is Zenescope USA or is it UK, Sean? I think they're US. Another little patterned one. US brand. Cool. So some awesome images. So when I was picking mine, it was a choice between this one, which I'm not sure what it is. This looks like she's got fire around her, so I'm not sure what character that one is, or the Poison Ivy one I ended up doing. But Red Riding Hood. She is wearing pants, but they're tight pants. Yeah, they had Comic-Con, that's right. Another Red Riding Hood. Don't think my grandma would let me walk out in those clothes in the woods. Some sort of dragon there. That's kind of cool. Like a mechanical dragonfly or fairy of some sort. Could that be wasp, maybe? I don't know. I did this one. So, I'll be releasing that one sometime this week. Should come up awesome. There's a pattern. It's a group of... That looks a bit like the arrow. I'm not sure what some of the others are. Yes, Elaine. It's definitely a style. This one's just a Malibu beach girl. I don't know how that's a fairy tale, but I guess it's a fairy tale for me. I'd love to look like that. Nice car. Hey, that looks like Groot. Some steampunk girl. That one kind of reminds me of Kill Bill. I am bad Groot, yeah. Yeah, Jade Summer's a similar type of thing. They have a group of artists and they just put them together, but they don't tell you who the artists are. Whereas this one has them all at the front of the book here. And also their signatures are actually on the pages that they've done as well. So it is kind of cool. Well, that's that one. It's pretty thick, that one. That's got 46 images. And the other one that they sent me was a convention exclusive volume 2. So Sean, you can let me know if there's any in this, if it's the same as volume 2 or if it's slightly different. Pat, Pat, is she on tonight, is she? I didn't know that. There you go. All right, let's have a look through this one. So as I said, I couldn't find the image in the front, on the front cover in here. Yeah, the cover is different, but the cover photo is not in the book. So list of artists, there's lots in this one. Some sort of Alice on the front. Tomorrow. Hi, Christy, welcome. It's kind of scary one. What's that one? Kind of reminds me of the Sleepy Hollow character. Sleeping Beauty. Oh, look what she's wearing. Hi Debbie, welcome. You can get Zenescope books on Amazon. I've seen some on Amazon Australia, some on UK, some on US. So they've got a bit of everything sort of spread around. So it's probably just worth going and typing it into the Amazon search. Don't put in Grimm fairy tales because you get all sorts of stuff. She's in a book. On a patent page. No, the papers kind of create space. You can see through it. So it's not very thick. Hi Wendy, welcome. She's cool. If I was to wear any of those clothes, you'd all run away. It's funny. Beauty and the Beast. They're quite tame. A couple of these are quite tame. Any of these, are these all in the second book, Sean? I don't know. I didn't check. I probably could have. Rumpelstiltskin. Yeah, this one here is it's a convention exclusive, but it says volume 2, so I'm not sure if it's volume 2 of this and it's just an exclusive one with an extra image or something in it. But it does say convention exclusive, so this one wouldn't be available. So they have different versions too. So hi Lulu, welcome. Looks like some sort of ice queen. It's Elsa. That looks like a bit of a mixture of, I don't know, but it's definitely Alice in Wonderland. But were these frogs in the movie, the Alice in Wonderland movie, the newest one? They were, weren't they? She had frogs. Were they frogs? I'm sure they were frogs. Another pattern. Just put some glasses on her and make her look like a librarian in a scanty costume. That's kind of cool. I don't know what that one is. A nutcracker. I don't know what this eye thing is. It's a comic book thing, it must be. She's kind of cool. Shelley. So school holidays finished for you guys, has it? I might have been back for ages. There's Jasmine. Little Miss Muffet. Ooh, that's just creepy. Okay, I don't like creepies either, so I'm just going to skip that page a bit. I'm not sure what that one is, but interesting. She's got really long hair. Is it Rapunzel? That looks like a bit of a Van Helsing. She's wearing stakes and has a gun. Well, she has, sorry, she doesn't have a gun. She's got some sort of bow and arrow there. Yeah, I don't like big creepies. Yeah. Another pattern. I think that's ice too. Yeah, it looks like a bit of a snow or ice one. I have no idea, really. So are these all in the second book, Sean? Can you tell me that? Or are these completely different? Oh, these pages are stuck together. Hi, Deb. Welcome. Much better, Lulu. Thank you. Much better. Still got a funny ear, but pretty good other than that. That's the funniest. Sorry, that's a funny one. Patterns. Another one stuck together. Could possibly be another Van Helsing of some sort. I don't know, that's really strange, this one. It kind of reminds me of Super Mario Brothers with, you know, the little bone dragon things. Dry as a bones. Hi, Sherry, welcome. Hansel and Gretel. That's that one stuck together as well. Yeah, she looked like Princess Peach. And Robin Hood, yeah. I'm going to use markers today. Alicia is going to be doing a colour list for patrons. Patterns. Is that like Gulliver's Travel, except the girl version? Robin Hood, Little Red Riding Hood seems to be popular too. There's a few of her in here. And Alice in Wonderland. Oh look, the 3 blind mice. That's kind of a cool one. That's not what's on the front, is it? No, it's different. Still haven't seen the one on the front. Hi Linda, welcome. She looks like your mummy. Your poor mum. Queen of Hearts. I want this one. I might have to get the set one day to get that one. Some of the other books. And that's it. Grimm Fairy Tale. Yeah, it's volume 2. Was there anything different in there, Sean, that you noticed? Just the front cover. She is Shelley. So that's both of those. Nope, just the cover is different. There you go. And the cover's not even in. Look at my mess from my markers last time we coloured. I'm a bit scungy. I Haven't got a new board out. And I kind of painted this one a little bit down here to get rid of some of the bits that were on there. Yeah, but it must be just the cover that's different then. Well, that's okay then. That's not so bad. So that was volume 2 then. All right. So, I was supposed to grab a drink before I started, and I didn't, but move over stuff. Let's start. I'll stop talking about food. I'm always eating. So I found a cover on Google. Let me see if I can add it here. And it looks quite cool, so I thought I would do that. Let me see if I can find it, and then I can pop it up. So it's from one of the Zenescope comics, Wonderland, Clash of the Queens. So that's it there. So I thought we might try and colour her the same. So I'm just going to squish her down in the corner here. Like that. Nah, we'll just take her off. We'll put her back later. Alright, let's give her a colour. I've got a picture of it here, so let's give it a go. I think we'll start with skin. Kettle popcorn. What's that? Oh, stop talking about food, please. Please. We're just going to do some E000 first. All over. I actually quite like the background in this. I think we might attempt to do that background. Looks pretty cool. High tech, yeah. Not. You know what? You'll never guess. I'm running out of ink. I've done quite a few marker images in the last week, so kind of ran out of ink. Going through ink really quickly. So I'll just refill it there. Just make a mess with everything else that I make a mess with. Oh dear. Okay, back again. Mine kind of came out blurry. It's not completely clear. You won't be able to tell once I finish colouring it, but she's wearing a cape. Very pretty. Stop talking about food. Peanut butter ice cream. I don't even know what kettle corn is. Strawberry and white chocolate magnum. I've had one of those. Lindor. Ooh, yum. I love salted caramel. Oh gosh, I love salted caramel. We picked up some of this Deli chocolate in Woolies. Woolworths. It was something caramel something, but it's Deli chocolate. It was absolutely beautiful. It had like little chunks of salted caramel in it. Amazing. I ate like 2 whole blocks of it because it was so good. I'm gonna go with I'm gonna leave E04 and use E33 today. Something a little different. And we're gonna do a little bit of an orange glow. So this will hopefully help with that. Just going in and marking out some shadows. Looks cute so far. I don't mind if it's a little bit dark. We're going to go in over the top of it anyway. And get rid of some of that. Going to give her a shadow on this side. Who's on top chat? No, get off top chat. Ooh, yum. Everyone's eating ice cream. I know. It's like 10:30 in the morning here. I can't eat ice cream. There's just no excuse for having it that early. I'm sorry. No excuse. I want to add a little bit of an orange glow to her because I'm going to do orange yellow in the background. So I need something that's going to go over the skin, but it's not going to overpower it too much. And I can't decide. Maybe a little bit of R02. Let's try that. See how that looks. Yeah, that's pretty good. Let's do that. That's a good colour. I don't mind that one. It's called, what is it called? Rose Salmon. Nice name too. By the way, I haven't practiced this at all, so if it doesn't turn out, then, you know, cool. It doesn't turn out. That's fine. I'm sure it'll be fine. I just feel like I should say that just in case it doesn't work out. I'm sure one day it will come a time when it won't work out. Maybe that'll be today, maybe it won't. Look, I'm wearing a woolly jumper. It's cold here. Like, this cardigan is thick and warm. I love it. But yeah, it's freezing. Well, actually, today is actually we've got some sunshine here in Victoria. It's actually quite nice. Got some E11. So I'm just sort of going in now with my normal colours. The sun's actually shining today, and it was yesterday and the day before, actually. Had some nice weather. Everything's gonna be fine, fine, fine. It's one of those days. This is E11. I'm just going over the top of the previous colour and just extending past that and just trying to blend it out a little bit. So to blend it, I'm just going along the finishing edge, half and half. Would you guys stop talking about ice cream? Thank you. No more ice cream. That's not fair. I don't have any. I missed her face. Hang on. I know, they're always talking about food. Yeah, Sean, I was thinking that the other day when you were saying you were cold, it was freezing. Or it was hot, sorry, you were saying it was hot. And I'm like, that's not hot. It's that whole Aussie, that's not a knife. This is a knife. A little bit of E000. Just finishing it off a bit. Maybe I've made her too pink. Look, she's looking a bit pink. I think once we put the background in, it'll be alright. And also, she's got black clothing and kind of got black hair, so this it'll hopefully be a bit of a contrast. But you know what? Maybe this will be the one that doesn't work. Lucky we've got 2 hours because we can do it again if it doesn't work out. Good plan. I've gone straight to E000. Did I do E21? Did I do that? I feel like I didn't do that colour. Maybe I did. I'm just imagining it. And no, I didn't use E21. There you go. See, I missed the colour in between all that. Let's just go back in with E21. See, maybe I didn't need this. That's all right. It's just going to make that slightly darker. Thanks, Alicia. I probably didn't need this anyway. Although it's got a bit of a yellow tinge to it, E21, so I guess that's a good thing. Put a bit more yellow in there over that pink. Oh gosh, now she looks orange. I'm not having much luck. Just going back to E00. And then E000. I think Tasmania is probably our coldest state down at the bottom. Closest to Antarctica. Yeah, she's looking pretty dark. I'm going to put a little bit of PanPastel on her. Bring her down a little bit. Now, I've got some of these beauty buff blender things, and I've got a couple of different sizes and shapes. And I find that they're really awesome with their PanPastels, especially on this Neenah paper. So I'm going to use that. I'm using a little bit of titanium white. I'm just going to go in and mark over those highlight areas and just blend it a little bit. I haven't finished her face yet. There we go. The other thing is, you can't really put a sealer over this because, well, if you do, you need to be careful because it will make, the marker will run underneath if you're not careful. That'll do. Just lighten some of those areas up. Just got an eraser and just going to erase it off some of those darker areas. That I want to stay dark. It's good. I love PanPastel. It is one of my favorites. It's great for touch-ups and smoothing. It is indeed. Just got that R02. Just putting a little bit in her hair here. And a little bit of 08. I mean, I can't compare to the original artist because to start with it looks like it's been digitally done. And it's kind of in that manga style where they do block colouring, which is kind of cool. It is kind of cool. I'm going to do a base layer of B21, I think, over the whole image, or over a hood, I should say. The hood kind of comes down there, so that we've got some nice blue highlights when we're finished. So on the top of the head there's a fair bit of highlight, so I'm just going to colour that in like that. And then on each of these little folds here, we have some blue. Oh, that's our arm. Good on me. I missed a bit. Hang on. Try that again. She's getting there. Slowly. Thank you. Block colouring. So block colouring is where they do say one colour is directly next to another colour. They don't blend. There's no blend in it. So a lot of manga colourings are coloured like that. So they've got, you know, one shadow colour and then right next to it is the next lightest colour. They don't actually blend the two together. They layer them on top of each other. So they lay right next to each other, which is still kind of blending to our eyes, but it's a lot easier to make cartoons and animations and things by doing it that way. So yeah, it's kind of different. She has only tiny little coloured parts in her eye. Just going to put that in. I'm using the B21 again. I'm going to use a little bit of C1 and do a tiny little bit of a shadow under the lid and on the bottom lid as well. Just going to zoom in so you can see that a little bit. Hello. Just looks blurry. I've got a white paint pen. I'm going to use a paint pen. Just going to use a little bit of white to highlight that light section. Lighted. Proper English again there, Belinda. I'm going to use I've got a Uni Pin fine liner. This is waterproof, fade proof. It's a pigment ink, so it doesn't smudge or anything either with Copic, which is good. And I'm just going to redo her black mascara and eyeliner. Make that nice and dark. And crisp. And she's got some smudged out makeup, so we'll do that. Looks like she's been crying. Maybe she doesn't like being a Reaper after all. Maybe she doesn't like the uniform. She's cold. Would be a very lonely job being a Reaper, wouldn't it? And she's got a tiny little bit of a highlight on top of her eye there, so I'm going to use some white pencil. And I'll be coming back to stream tomorrow night too, so doing a nighttime one like we did earlier on this year. We had a couple of guests on. I think that's like 7 in the morning in the US actually. I've got a bit of white pencil on there. I couldn't get off. It should use a little bit of a line there. Looks kind of odd. Okay, I think that's pretty good. I think instead of putting black here, I might use a tiny little bit of grey, maybe some C7, which is kind of a bluey grey, up here in this top section here. I'm going to blend it out with some C5. Just a tiny little bit there. And some C2. Just put a little bit of that there too. Bit of white highlight on the very edge there. A little bit of white pencil on her cheek. A little bit on her chin down here. A bit of a curve shape. Around the edge of her nose. On the top of her nose. Creating some shape. A little bit of pan pastel there. I've just covered that over. What colour lips should I do? What's she got in the image? Let's have a look. She's got pretty white teeth. We need a little bit of C in there. Maybe C5, just on that very edge there. Bit of a shadow on her teeth. She's actually wearing black lipstick in this, so we can do that. We can do black. We'll just do a little bit of the blue B21 over the top of the lips to give us our little highlight section. And what we're going to do is we're not going to colour over the lightest part of the lips with the black, so you can see it through. I'm going to use black 110 because that's all I've got. I'm still yet to get a replacement plain black. So this is just special black. This has kind of got more of a blue base to it. The normal black has got a bit of a yellow base, so it's warmer. I'm just going to use a black fine liner around the top because the black marker was too thick. And now she's got some highlighted lips. Just use the white on the very edge there just to blend it out too. And let's use that white gel pen. Just a couple little shiny spots there as well. Maybe we'll do that in the eyes here too. I'm just going to pop a couple of highlight spots in there. She looks cool so far. Okay, we need to do hair. Do we need to do a giveaway first? Because we've only got an hour left. Should we do a book giveaway? She's looking awesome. I'm going to put some of that blue through the hair now as well. Finish that off. So anyone that's already won a book through Sean's previous videos won't be able to enter today. Just figuring out what's what in here. I think that's actually a dark bit of hair. All her hair's coming down the front here. That sounds interesting, Sean. So the giveaway today will be for your choice of book from their actual store. Is that's correct? Sean did say that before. I'm pretty sure he said, yep, that's right. So let's do the colour along. Yes, that is correct. Let's do the colour along the giveaway rules, and I've just got to run and grab a drink while that's playing. and then we'll come back and we'll do the giveaway. So guys, make sure you are on live chat and not top chat. And for those that have already entered or won a book already in one of the other videos, they are excluded today. But everyone else, are you ready? Excuse me. Cough, cough, coughing away there. Are you ready to rumble? So, your choice of book from the Zenescope website. So whatever they've got for sale there, it's your choice of book from there. That excludes the box set, by the way. It's your pick, Loretta. From their website. We cool? We good? Looks like everyone's ready. Sorry, the box set's not included, so only single individual books. Yep. So your choice of book that's available on their website. Single book. Oh no. Yes, that's right. Not time yet. We're just making sure everyone's got it and know what the giveaway is for first before we move on. Not time yet, guys. You have to wait till I write go, go, go in the chat box, remember? Okay, so we got it. We're ready to go. That's right. All right, guys, ready to go. I'll set the timer for a minute and a bit. And I'll be drawing the winner off random.org, and the winner will need to be in contact with Sean this time because he'll be placing that through Zenescope, whatever it is. And I'm going to keep colouring, I guess. I should, shouldn't I? Probably. Let's have a look where I'm up to. Let's do some black. Original. Black it is. Now we want to leave some spots where the highlights are coming through and also where some of the red is as well. So I'm going to leave a couple of sections for red to come through. And also for the blue to pop through there as well. A couple of highlight spots. Gosh, a minute and a half goes really quickly. Okay, I couldn't get the word out then. So I have my phone and I'm just going to go to random. No, not tandem. Duh. Gosh, I can't type today. And we're going to pick a number through that now. And the number is 42. So, who got closest without going over? So we had number 40, I think, was the closest without going over. Wendy. Yay, Wendy. Congratulations. Sean, how do you want them to contact you? Because I might just get you to pop the details up for her, a way to contact you. That would be great, Wendy. And Sean will be giving your details on to Zenescope. So, and they'll be sending it out to you. Congratulations. So yeah, make sure you pick a book to let Sean know. And you'll need to get in touch because he'll need details of where to send it and everything. But congratulations. Just keeping some of the red in here. And also, I want to keep a little bit of blue too, if I can. So we've got a little bit of some highlights coming through. Normally I would use a grey or something to help with sort of blending through, which we'll use in the hood, but for this small area here, we'll just fill in. There's just a little bit of a ditch there on the side of the head too, so I've just filled that in so you can see the shape of her face. Just seeing some of the blue come through here. Because we're going to be colouring in this a little bit black as well, that'll help just to bring it off the page a little bit, having the lighter blue in there as well. So tomorrow night we'll be doing another giveaway. This one will be quite big. So if you can make it tomorrow night, that might be good. So, yeah. I'm real talkative this morning, aren't I? I'm sorry. Having one of those moments. Just filling in some hair. Left some red coming through, and I've also got some black there as well. And some blue popping through. Like 4 a.m. No. I don't know. It's gonna be around 9:30ish. 9ish. 9 my time. I don't know what that is for you. I can have a quick look. Let me look. So I have a time thing here. Time buddy. So 9. No. 9 o'clock is around lunchtime or midday, 12 o'clock in London. New York, 7 a.m. Or Eastern Standard Time is 7 a.m. So, yeah. No, I'm on live chat. So my time, it will be 9 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. And that's BST, I don't know what that is. That's London, it says here is 12, which is lunchtime. And Eastern Standard Time, it says it's going to be 7 a.m. And I can't add any more to it without buying it. It's time, buddy. Okay. I missed some hair here, so I'm actually going to block that in. Leave a little strip in the middle, maybe. I have no idea what we're doing. Are we colouring anything, or are we just going to do the giveaway? Mr. Sean. Alright, I'm going to go in to the darkest areas of the hood with black. We've still got the background to get, so we've got to background to do, so I probably should wiggle it on a little bit. Thinking we're going to have to put a bit of a shadow there. And this is kind of going to come around here. Shadow at the back here. Making sure we're leaving plenty of highlights because I want to be able to see these sections, so making sure I leave some highlights here. At the back here it's going to be a little bit darker. I'm going to leave a bit of a highlight on this edge, but we want to add a bit of depth here, and perhaps at the bottom of the here. And all along that edge will be dark. For now. C9. Yeah, so it's actually pretty much Tuesday for everyone. And I haven't done a link up for it yet because we kind of were still working that out, but now we know. I'll pop a link up. I'll get it all set up after this video. And also I will get up in the next 2 days our new colour along. Starting on Friday, we have a beautiful image by Anis Guerrero, or however you say it. And I'm really looking forward to this one. It'll be a grayscale, and I'm not sure if we're going to use, or what we're going to use for this one. I have not made up my mind. It'll be something. And a little bit of C7. It's a pretty one. It's another water themed one actually. How cool is that? You need a little bit more blue on that edge. Actually, go back to some C9 again. Just filling that in a little bit more. Oh, I think it's a new release. I'm pretty sure I haven't seen it in her store, so, but I'll have to go double check that actually. That's a good question. She did say she did it for me or for the thing, so maybe it's new. That's pretty cool. If it is, I didn't even think of that. Thank you for asking. I will let you know. To be continued. I'll know more when I go start setting it up today. So this is C7 I'm using now. It's actually running out. So I'm going to refill it. Ennis, I'm pretty sure it's a exclusive image. Yeah, she contacted me and sent me an image, so I have to have a look on her Etsy store to see if it's available on Etsy or not. Just filling up my C7 marker. Well, it's related to the Siren Princess, but it's not the same image. It's different. So that's good. It is going to be an exclusive. And maybe I'll ask her to put it in the Etsy shop after the event's finished. So if you missed the freebie, you can still get the image. How's she look? And Kristen Caran's new book, I just finished an image from that. I'll post up a flip through and a speed colouring. Actually, I'll probably do that one today if I can, because that was released on the weekend. Realistic Portraits Grayscale, that one. Just going over the lighter areas with that blue again. There we go. Looks good. You probably could go a little bit darker, I reckon, though, don't you? I ask you as I'm doing it. Oops, I went over her skin. Well, Shelley, I can post it up in a minute and just show you a sneak peek of it so you can get even more excited. So I've just redone all that again, but I've just brought the black a little bit further in this time so that it is a little bit darker. So it looks more black than blue, hopefully. Alright, that's the hood. Oh no! Alright, we need to add a little bit more blue to these edges. I'm not sure what that is, unless it's just a bit of material floating over her skin there. Let's just do blue all over because I'm not sure what's dark and what's light yet. All right. So we'll do black again first. I'm going to do down under the arm dark. Okay. Let's do that dark. It's like a piece of string. This tiny bit here. And let's make from here dark. Go back under here dark and leave that top section flipped over a little bit lighter. Alright, at the back we want to make this front section lighter. I'm actually going to add a couple of little straggly bits there because it kind of looks strange just having one sitting out in the middle of nowhere. Okay, this is a dark patch here. Oh, okay. Hi Nick and Tina, welcome. So sorry I missed Laura yesterday. I was so bummed. I took a lot longer than I thought I was going to yesterday. Or the day before. It was Saturday, wasn't it? I've lost a whole day again, guys. That's because I went and saw my baby yesterday. She's looking amazing, and she's grown nearly double the size, Miss Nani. It's amazing how quickly they grow. I'm going to make most of this fabric at the back here quite dark. Give this a little bit of depth here where it's folding. Oh, night, Helen. See you Friday. We will, we will. C9 again. Just kind of going around the hair a little bit. I kind of do want that to be slightly lighter than her hair. The rest of that I'm just going to fill in. Just going to go down that one. Coming around. Bit quiet, sorry, again concentrating, trying to get it all in and finished. Markers kind of take me away, and I kind of just go with the flow. Wherever the imagination takes me, it does. I think that's what art should be. Hi, Letitia, welcome. I think that's how art should be, yeah? Just something that takes you away from the norm, puts you in a creative space, and it allows you to relax and enjoy. Well, it certainly does for me. Just joy. Happy, happy, joy, joy. So I have done it slightly lighter at the front there, just so you can see the difference between her hair and her top, but it at this stage it looks like it's kind of one. Once I put the background in, I'm hoping that will settle a bit. And I'm just going to go back in with that blue and just make sure I've got a little bit of a highlight there. Some of those spots on her top. And I think she's done. Let's do the little, whatever this is here in the background. Got some E09. The staff part of the scythe. And a little bit of E17. Just popping some texture in there. So maybe this one's a queen killer because, you know, she's got all the queens there. Right, this bit here I'm going to make metal, so I'm going to use C7 first. We've got C4, 5, sorry, C5. We have sugar gliders here. Thanks, Abby. Yes, my puppy is very cute. She is very cute. It's not my puppy, it's hubby's puppy. So he keeps telling me. He. What do you think, Alicia? Whose puppy is it? If anyone in Victoria is looking for our American Staffy, she still has 6 left at this stage. A little bit of the white just to add some shinies. And the white paint pen just to add a little bit more of a highlight on those sections. And this looks kind of like some sort of metal too, but I think in the image that I've got here, they've made it like a bone colored, like it's bone coming out of here. So I think we might just make it up as we go. Let's put a little bit of the RV02 in this very edge part first, where we're going to have the red. And I'm going to blend it out with E000. And maybe a little bit of C, I see you. 1. A little bit of yellow through there as well. I really like Y32 for middle. It's got a little bit of a, I don't know. Hi Kenny, welcome sweetie. Oh, I hope you feel better. Got a yellow gold kind of tone to it. She needs black nails. Got black lipstick, you've got to have black nails to follow. Let's put a couple of little highlights on there. Alright, we've got some red. Let's go diamonds as red. It's kind of a little bit blurry, so I'm just tacking it on there. Gets red and maybe some yellow, I think. Have a look at the picture. Red, reddy red green. Had to go over the edge of the writing though, because otherwise you can't tell it's red. Done an Ennis image with cards, haven't we? I'm sure. I'm going to use a bit of an off yellow, I think. It's a little bit too light. Might be a little bit too bright. Y15. Am I doing all right? No worries, Sean. See you tomorrow. Thanks, Lulu. Alright, just finishing off this one. Also, there was also red here and here and through the middle, down these sides. I opened the image so I could see the picture. There we go. Right here. Queen of Hearts is done. Oh no, her hat. This one down here. Okay, and this one needs some yellow in there. Not really detailed there, but that will do. And the black ones also have yellow in them, but the rest of there looks like there might be a bit of red in this one as well. There's so many fine details in this. It's amazing, actually. Pop in a little bit of red. That's fine. We need to put some shadows in there. What have I got out? C3 will do. Let's put some shadows there. I think that's a bit of a hair at the back there. I'm just going to use a colourless blender just to push that ink back in towards the skin. Because I've come out the edges a bit. A little bit of C3 at the back, this one here. Adding a little bit of shadow there. Giving them a little bit of dimension. I'm just blending that out now with a little bit of nothing, because I can't find it. C0 or the colourless blender. Either of those would be okay. Thanks, Elaine. Everyone's just getting up here. Alright, let me just zoom out again so you can see how it looks. It's looking cool. Now let's get this background done and make it look interesting. So in the background on this is trees, and let's just give trees a go, shall we? Why not? Let's do it. Alright. After this one, I'm definitely going to have to replace my back piece. It's getting very, very very dirty. I'm drawing trees in the background if you're wondering what I'm doing, because you know I might not really have any idea. Need a few bumps in them. Going right off to the edge of the page here. Let's see. Let's do one coming out here. A couple of thicker there and coming in and making them smaller at the very top. And trying to put little bumps and things in them, but you can go back over and add those little details later as well. Make them overlapping so they don't look like they're all in the same direction. You could draw these out with a pencil first if you wanted to. They don't have to be perfect though, so you want them looking a little ratty and strange looking. Here in the background. The one leaning out this way. Not sure what. They were talking about the drugs they're on. In the little chat here. And you are having puppy cuddles. I love puppy cuddles. I think that's pretty good. What do you guys think? I think that looks pretty cool. Bit of a thicker branch out there. We want to just fill in some of the space so it doesn't just look like a sparse area here. We want to try and add a little bit of detail in there to make it look like you've done heaps of work. And it's difficult. That'll do. Quite happy with that. And we could actually do another branch out there, I think, and do a couple of hanging down pieces from that one. C7 might be a little bit too dark. Okay, we're going to try to create kind of red, black, red mainly background with a bit of orange at the bottom. So using the grey as my undertone will help give me some different coloured reds. I can just use one red marker and bring it over the rest of the background, but it'll look like it's shaded differently because we've put the grey in there. So I will show you what I mean in a moment. I don't want to desaturate that black too much, but we can come back over that if we need to. So what's the time? Oh, I'm over time. I'll just show you what I mean before I head off. Of course, I have to run out now, right when I'm near the end. So I'll do this little section here and then I will head off and I'll finish the rest off camera. You could use warm or cool grey. Because we're using red over the top, warm would work better too. Probably work better actually than what I'm doing now, but that's okay, it doesn't matter. So if we're going to use, say, the R08, for example, we can come in over the top of the grey. It's going to give us kind of a blackened, dark looking red. And then as we come down here over the lighter, the red actually gets lighter. So we'll then gradually move down the page and the red will get lighter and lighter as we go down. Greys are awesome, and the reason they have so many greys in Copic marker sets is so that you can do things like this. It means that you can have a limited amount of colours and you can get plenty of shape and depth and things like that without having to swap and change out different mixes by just altering the grey underneath or in front of, depending on what colours you're using. Okay, so the next grey that I'll use is C3 or 4. I've actually got 4 here as well. I could use 4. But I've only got 4 in a classic Copic, which doesn't have a brush nib. So I go 3, just extending down, blending off the 5 a little bit. Coming between those cards. Running out of C3. The grey, if you put grey over the red, it will really dull off the red and it won't look as bright and clean. It will just desaturate. So doing the grey underneath allows us to put nice clean colour over the top, and it just makes it cleaner. So doing it under grey over the red isn't going to have as cleaner colour. Nice cleaner. Nice clean colour. It's just going to desaturate, especially when you come down to these lighter greys, because it's a C3 and this is an 8. It's really going to make that red look really speckled and strange if we go over the top of it. This way we're doing the lighter colour underneath it. I've just gone over that edge of that card. Yeah, so if you're putting a lighter color like that over the top, as when we do skin and things like that, the lighter colors desaturate and blend out those darker colors. But with something like this, if we go over it with that lighter color, this 8 would just look strange. It will go kind of speckly and look weird. We don't want it to look weird. Although at the moment her hand looks weird because I've put red in there. I'll just clean that out with a bit of the colourless blender and just fill in with a bit of skin colour. I don't know, maybe some of the 00 somewhere. No, we're going to go with 11 because that's all I've got. So I'll be back tomorrow. I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow night with Sean yet. I don't know if we're just doing the giveaway. I didn't read the chat then. I have to go back and have a look at it. We might colour something maybe. Or we might just do the giveaway. So make sure you pop back for that. And I will be back on Friday with our colour along. So do you want to see the image? Do you guys, are you hanging out to see it, or you want it to be a surprise? Yes. Tuesday, it'll be early Tuesday morning for you. For me, it's tomorrow because we're already in today. So, how confusing is that? This is C1. And at the bottom, I might use even actually some of this Y15 will be alright. Make it a little bit orange down the bottom here, since we've already used this colour in the cards. I'm just doing it rough. Another bloody colour that's running out. Ah! And then the rest of it I'm just going to keep going all the way down until I finished. And I might leave a couple of spots at the bottom with just yellow coming through, so it kind of looks like a bit of a sunset or rise or whatever. Thanks. Dark patches here and there. Alright, I'll get it out. I'll get it out. Just leaving a few patches of yellow to show that light coming through there. Maybe she's sad because the sun's coming up. She didn't finish. I don't know, what do you guys think? Maybe that's why she was sad. Then I need a new board. Alright, let me get it. NS. NS, where are you? Are you ready? Wait, it's too big. Hang on. Let me just shrink it down to size. Okay, I've got it all there, ready to go. So this is the picture that we're going to be doing for NS's colour along this month. Yay! Isn't she pretty? Look at her, she's so pretty. So we'll be starting that next on this Friday coming. And this is the image here that I was copying from. It's not quite the same, but we get to see similar, maybe, maybe not. I put my own spin on it. It's all good. But yeah, we're done. I'll scan this one up and pop it up. I might even put a couple of little like shimmering spots on the edge of the sword here, and give her a bit of a sparkle maybe. I think that's cool. Maybe even here there needs to be a sparkle somewhere on this side to even it up a little bit. Here we go. It's a scythe, yeah. Thanks, guys. It's in the description below the video for this one. For the NS one, it's not up yet. I've got to do the NS one. I'm not done yet. I've got it. Once I do the event, it'll be available to download from there somewhere. So shortly, very shortly. So keep your eyes out, yeah? Keep your eyes out. I'm just doing a few touch-ups right now, getting some lighter skin areas in some sections. Getting some highlights with my white. This is a white Luminance pencil in here, by the way, if anyone was wondering. Just using it to lighten some of the areas of skin. Just touching her up a little bit. She's looking quite awesome, isn't she? So I'm not sure what we're going to do tomorrow night. Something. I'm sure it'll be fun. I better go. I better let Miss Alicia get to her classes, and you guys get to the rest of your day. I'm going to be really bad, and I'll just keep fixing and touching until I turn it off and go take a scan of it. The NS one, we'll get to that, all right? I'll see you guys tomorrow. Well, actually, Tuesday. And I'll have Sean on. We're going to do a Skype thing, so you'll be able to talk to us both. And I will see you soon. I'll pop up those other videos that I've got going. I've got one from Christine, and I've got one from the original book here to do Poison Ivy. So a few things will be coming up this week. So I'll see you later, guys. Thanks again for watching, and I will see you next time.